It was at this moment that she knew. She fucked up.
You should be hearing me now, is it? This is a stupid mistake. A really stupid mistake. Oh my god. I was tracking I was doing a stress test for the stream, and I turned the mic to monitor only mode. And that's why you can't hear me, because I forgot to turn it on. Yeah, I can hear my voice now. So I guess everything is working now. Oh my god, I'm crying inside my heart. This is so stupid. Please don't tell anyone. Let's forget the past. Can I reload the stream? Just watch this stupidity away. Oh my god, my stupidity is killing me. So we can back from the beginning about my moving problems. So the thing is, if you watch my Twitch, you will probably know that I'm moving to somewhere new, and I'm doing some renovation lately. My new home is like around a 1.5 hour travel from my current location. So it's a little bit far away, and I can't really always been there. And for that reason, we did hire some company to clean for us before we move in. However, the quality of their work is very disappointing. We order the clean service, and when I go to check for the cleanliness, it is rather disappointing. The dishwasher is full of leftover dishes, and the sink is full of lime scale. And if you're from Hong Kong, you're probably not familiar with the lime scale issue, because in British we have very hot water, and if you not clean your sink and tap regularly, they will stuck up in your drainage, and some black stuff and white powder or scum will stuck there and look very disgusting. So we ordered the deep clean service. It's supposed to help us to get rid of them, but apparently they don't. They did nothing about that. Thank God they cleaned the hood, but it's totally not enough. Consider it's also using my water. I have to pay for the water. Does cleaning the knife skill need to use their own product? I believe that is why the reason they didn't do a very good job on that. So I have to buy a lot of cleaning products and clean the house top to bottom all by myself. At first I was thinking, oh great, I can move in and go to refurbish my home directly. I can just go there and take down the wallpaper and ask the moving company to bring my stuff all inside the house. But it's not happening. I'm crying. Okay. And meanwhile, during the cleaning process, something very unfortunately happened. The internet service also cut off. I was having the internet service on the first week because the previous owner still doesn't end the contract. But after that week, we go there and try to connect the modem again, and there are no service at all. That's why I have no internet during the last week, and it's so boring. Even though I have my Switch next to me, yes, I bring my Switch to travel with me, cause I'm a modern kid. I can't live with the modern technology. So trying to connect the internet service is another terrible issue. So in Hong Kong, we have the cable, and it's so-called Yaoxin. It's famous for hard to cancel, right? People need to get his knife and go to the customer service and cry for a cancellation. And I'm having a similar problem now, but I don't bring the knife to the customer service because I can't even see the customer service. They are so hard to contact. They're in British, they all use some live chat to deal with the customer, and that is terrible for the customer because no one cares about you. The customer service with the face-to-face, which means you got no customer service at all. The first company I go to contact is a company called City Fiber, and they are in charge of the installation of the optic fiber. Cause the funny thing is, when we try to locate ISP internet service provider, they said that we don't provide service for your property. Did I hang out? I don't have a car or driving license. I can't really go out. Otherwise, the Uber fee is extremely expensive here. A short distance is costing around £10 or even higher. And in the morning I do the cleaning, so I don't really have time to go out. Cause my new home is located in a relatively small town, and the shop is closing around 8 to 9 p.m. There are nothing much for me to hang out, sadly. That's the truth. Sometimes I will miss Hong Kong because they're a nice city. The lights never go down. You can always find something to do even though it's midnight, but it's different in UK. You don't have much to do if you're not a drinker. I don't drink much, so it's hard for me to find anything to do in night except playing some computer, and obviously my computer wasn't there with me. Even though it's there, I can't do anything. Hello! I'm glad you're here, Imperial. Nice to meet you. How are you doing well this afternoon? You too! I hope you have a great day. Great evening too. I make some stupid mistake during the stream and before the stream, but everything is fine now. Oh really? I can turn it a little bit down. Is this better now? I think it's fine now. Albie is fine, by the way. Sure, Albie. I will call you Albie from now on. And where did I stop? Alright, the internet service. Yeah, and we contact the City Fiber, and they asked us to contact ISP, and when we contact ISP, they said it's City Fiber issue because they didn't I have no idea what they are saying, so I'm going to quote. They said I don't have the permits, so they can't provide any service to me. And when I ask how I can get the permits, and they just ignore me directly. Yay! Thank God this is the customer service in UK. Yeah, and great, the background music is good now. Maybe next time I will also turn my voice louder. I'm still adjusting the distance between myself, my drawing tablet, and my mic. So if you consider to move in UK, you probably should do customer service because you really don't have any responsibility to serve your customer and make them happy. It's just a bonus. Only taking up the phone is already doing your job. So the internet service is still not solved in the moment. my ISP don't need to feel better. I need to feel better. They provide terrible service to me. I am the one getting hurt, not them. So where did I go? I keep forgetting what I said. When I was in UK, the internet was okay, even not fiber. Yeah, in some area, they still using the copper line, and I checked, and it's my area, my new house area actually just have fiber installed like around a year. I'm not so sure, but it should be around a year. So it's something really new, and the previous owner is using the fiber already. So I guess there are no reason I don't use it. I'm a gamer too, so there is no reason I'm not using fiber optic, right? The price wasn't that different, so using fiber optic is reasonable, I guess. Not sure. But I wish it can perform better than fiber, and the internet consumption in my house is actually very high, because my partner also need to use internet to work. So we think if we just use copper line, I afraid it's not enough speed for my partner. Okay. Let's not talk about the copper line right now. And I am seeing the customer service, then radio stop again. Oh, how nice, bro. Still have little bit coughing, but everything is much better now. At least I can hear my actual voice, not something weird sound. Not something like a Pokemon. Thanks for your concern, by the way. I'm still thinking where did I stop. I believe is something around the customer service and no one contact me, and I call Vodafone. Vodafone asked me to call City Fiber, and City Fiber asked me to call back our Vodafone again. Yes, right here. And I feel like I'm a ball being kicking around, and no one even want to solve my issue, or maybe they just don't understand what the issue is. So I asked the god of information, Google, and I checked for the Reddit and saw some people have similar issue, and they said it's all because City Fiber did not release the internet line. Again, I have no idea what they are saying because I don't understand technical at all. So the City Fiber did not release the internet line, so the other company can't really search our information and cannot provide anything for the properties. And this a simple meaning after I read the post. So then I call back the City Fiber again. I think it's like we back and forth having. I would like to say this is a debate because City Fiber refused to think that is their responsibility. So we argue for several times, almost 5 to 6 times, I think. And sometimes even ignore my email. And I have to quote my reference number, the case reference number, and especially mention that I have sent you a mail like the 3rd time and I still receive no response. Then I finally get some response, and they said they need to investigate the issue and will get back to us like 10 days later. And for God's sake, these are 10 working days. And we don't have that luxury to wait for 10 freaking working days to get the things solved. Because my current contract is ending on the end of September. Okay, the perspective is wrong. So I can't really wait that long, and we ignore the 10 days waiting time and just call them back a few days later. Yeah, there are really lots of steps I really don't want to face. It's never happened when I live in Hong Kong, because I'm not saying Hong Kong customer service is great, but at least no one wants to be complaints. But complaints seems not an issue here. They don't mind being complaints. They don't mind receiving complaints, because I feel like in their point of view that it's the company issue, not mine. Even though you are complaining, you are not complaining my personal. It's nothing personal. It's just all about the company. So no one's really care. And even though receiving complaint seems affects nothing of their jobs, I think. So no one is really care, and they just take it and throw it away. It's really kind of sad. No one really think for the company. I don't know, but maybe it is the Western things. As an Asian, I sometimes I just want to do my job and make my customer happy. I don't know about you, but in the past I really feel happy if my customer feel happy. Is it a real things or feeling? I feel satisfied if my customer like my works. I don't know. Maybe it's less fulfillment if you are a call center customer service. So sometimes I still not used to the customer service stuff here. Sounds like they are hacking the issue. I just wish they could take my case a little bit more seriously. I'm not asking for anything. I know sometimes they really can't do anything, but this time I think they could at least tell me what to do for the next step, cause I have no technical knowledge on this, and as you are a service provider company, you must have better knowledge than me, and that is what the only thing I ask. Teach me how to do. If you can't do anything, just let me know who can I contact next. I don't know if I'm asking or not. I really feel frustrated during this issue. So we call them a few days later, and yeah, for God's sake, if you go check for the City Fiber company website, they said they have live chat servers, and apparently that is a lie, cause whenever I go check it during the office hour, the so-called their office hour, there are no live agent according to their website. Yes, they really said they have no live agent available currently, and this is during the office hour, and I have no way to call them. So my parents and my partner and I decide to call the service line, the installation service line, complaint service line, and if we need, we will also call the business service line. We should be only available for the big company, but fuck it, we don't care anymore since they don't care about us and we don't care about them. It's not a good thing, but But I don't really have any choice, do I? So we call the sales slides first, I believe. Then luckily someone take the phone and really listen to our issue. We are not complaining, just explaining our issue that we can't use any desirable ISP because the ISP said they can't find our information and we have to call City Fiber and to look for a solution. Then after the call, City Fiber told us that they can't do anything because the previous ISP didn't release the live for them. And again, I don't know how this works, and because the previous ISP is like borrowing their line only to provide the service, and I don't understand why they can hold it and they can't cancel it, but never mind. This is what they say, so we are moving to the next step and stucking here. We called it the previous broadband company and asked for cancellation and still waiting for a reply. Yay! This is really frustrating. It's like taking me around 3 weeks and still nothing solved. So and something very strange. I believe my neighbor also have the fiber installed and maybe they are using fiber service already. Otherwise, I have no idea why they have to spend the money and install the fiber optic. Cause when I try to understand, it's just my property can't use the fiber, the ISP Vodafone, and they have some availability checkers. You can put in your address and see whether you could use their service. So I put in my neighbor address and found out the whole street can use the service except my property. This really encouraging me to get mad. I hope we'll resolve it soon. Yes, I hope so too. I really can't live without internet. So the next step will be just wait for the previous ISP to confirm. And I don't know how long did I need to wait. According to my experience, they will probably just forget me. And I have need to call them again, and probably they will ask me to wait another weeks, and that is also probably bullshit, cause the rating is endless. And meanwhile, I still have a lot of things to clean. I want to take out the wallpaper and also the radiator so I could repaint my wall. I don't understand why the Western like wallpaper because I really don't like it. Except if you use some really expensive stuff. And when I say expensive, it's really fucking expensive. I used to be an interior designer, so I know what a good wallpaper looks like, and apparently the current wallpaper is just something from. It's probably from Wilgos or B&Q. Sometimes B&Q can have great stuff, but not in this case. The previous owner sometimes used a really good quality decoration, but somehow the wallpaper is just not my style and not up to my standard. So I learned how to take down the radiator. Yes, I learned how to remove the radiator from YouTube. Thank God we have YouTube now. You can literally learn anything in YouTube. Hello, Kasha24. Or is it Cashot or Hot? I get confused. I hope this is not a stupid question because English is not my first language. So sometimes I may ask stupid questions. I hope you don't mind it. And if you want, you could also share your moving experience with me, cause I'm really sad with my current experience and frustrated for what service I have receiving after I paid for a lot. The server is totally not cheap. I don't want to say how much it is, but I can say that I didn't use cheap labor. I paid it fair, but the service I received is really disappointing. Cut and shot. Okay. So the only things I hope is that this Thursday night I'm going to my new house again, and I'm not expecting the internet could come online, but I just wish at least I could order the internet service. After all, if you ask them to open your internet service, you will probably need a week. I don't know. They say I try to ask them in the store, and they say it probably takes a month, and no way it will take a month. They should be like just pressing a button and poof, you are online. It should be something like that. I don't know. I'm not working for the internet company, so if you somehow know how they work, you can tell me, so I could know how much I need to wait, how longer I need to wait. Oh, Santa. If I'm Santa, it's probably for the renovation. Cause I already tried to figure out how to get myself online for 3 weeks. I really don't know how to do it. Everyone refused to assist me, and the customer service is just it's not really helpful. But if I could say it honestly, they are useless. Their only purpose is selling me a new service, but not solving my problem. They try to convince me to use the SIM card service to get online, because Vodafone somehow has something like using the SIM card and you can go Wi-Fi with their device. And I used something similar while in Hong Kong. That is a very unstable method to get yourself online or Wi-Fi, so I'm not considering it. And after I refused the suggestion, he seems like not interested to serve me at all, cause the only reply I get is I can't help with the problem, the issue, and seems like I'm not talking to a human. It's just like a bot, because this is the only reply I get. I can help with your problem. I mean, it would be better if people could enjoy more their job. Every job I get, or every works I try to enjoy it until my passion gets burned out with nonsense or unreasonable requests from my boss. So I guess this is the reason he don't want to serve me. He is not really enjoying doing it. I know customer service can be really frustrated sometimes, because not every customer is nice and reasonable, but I really ask everything nicely. I put please and thank you like almost every sentence, and I just using question to ask everything. What's happened? What is this sound? Maybe someone follow? Yeah. Casuals, thank for your follow. So glad you follow me. Thank you. So where did I go? So I asked him question to ask for direction for my next step, but he still just only said there's nothing I can do and end of topic. I don't know how to continue the communication, so I said thank you. There are no more problems and goodbye. Thanks for your help. I don't know if I'm too nice to them. I don't want to be rude, honestly. But sometimes I feel like if you're being too soft, you will get manipulated, and no one want to serve you because they want to fix the trouble customer first. The Karens always goes first. No wonder why they are Karens. Thank you. I do everything seriously. I won't just send out lesser work just because it is as worthwhile price. Everything is up to my standard. So I really don't want to be a carrot, but sometimes I start to think maybe I need to be one. I need to be the unreasonable customer, so someone finally listen to me and serve me as the way I need or deserve. And nowadays internet is terrible. I don't want to be put online and says, hey there, Asian Karens. The Asian Karen is asking unreasonable and stupid questions. And the video go viral. And you are so sad, so deaf. There's reason why people always being a Karen. True, that's so true. Cause we all witness if you aren't a Karen, you aren't being served. I don't know which one comes first, the Karens or the lazy customer service. But this is an egg or chicken question, right? Chicken come first or the egg come first? Karen come first or shitty customer service come first? So what do you think? Which one come first? But after all, UK is quite a nice city. Nice country, not city. I'm living in a city. So the background is the hardest part for me, because there are so many things happening. I want to improve the detailness in my art, so I try to draw as much as I can, and sometimes being too focused and forgot to talk. At first, I was thinking about drawing some mid-century style artwork, but they are way above my ability, cause the detailness and the line is so complicated and dedicated. This leaf look weird. We are going to delete this. And if you don't mind still listen about my home, there are still a lot of things I could talk about, like I have a double door American style fridge refrigerator. I never have a American style refrigerator in Hong Kong, because Hong Kong is a small, I don't want to say it, but it's a small city. I want to say it is a country, but I will get cancelled. I already say it, by the way. Don't cancel me. Don't cancel me, CCP. I'm a small streamer, probably they won't care. So let's get going. So this is the first stuff I bought for the new home. It's so huge, I could put so many things. Maybe this normal stuff for Western people, but it's really amazing for a little one who live in Hong Kong for so long, in a tiny space, like a dog cage. Hello, Podcast Noobstar. Nice to meet you. So and this is the first time I experienced with such a huge refrigerator. I get happy easy. Even though just a refrigerator made me so happy. And I got a lot of space, and in the future I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, I can do cooking stream sometimes, cause I love cooking. I'm the cook in the house. And I probably can teach everyone to do some Asian food. I have a relatively larger kitchen, and it's not an open kitchen, so I can do some really messy stuff. I'm not worrying about my living room getting dirty. So I have a lot of planning in the future. I don't know how much can I achieve it, but I really want to try. Howdy! But currently I don't have the setup to do a live cam stream, but I will do some research and try to figure it out. I feel like if I could do some cooking stream would be fun. Or maybe just some making dessert in Japanese style cakes. Like there are some cakes called the salt cakes, and it's basically strawberry and sponge cake and cream all together. It's very delicious, and I know how to make this one with the recipe, so I think we can do cooking stream on that one. I also make walnut cream cake once, but it's not walnut, it's chestnut. Thank you. I appreciate with your compliment. Just for the new viewers information, and I don't know where you come from, but I originally come from Hong Kong, so my first language is Cantonese, and since I moved to UK recently, and so I want to improve my English communication, and that's why I start streaming and stream in English. So please forgive me if you find out my English is a little bit weird. And if you want, you could also communicate with Chinese. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Kick cat shot. But if you don't mind, can someone tell me what is LGHT? I'm too old for the internet slang. I still go for the Urban Dictionary sometimes. Sometimes I wish I could show you guys some photos of my new house, but I saw people on YouTube doing the Google Map hunting things. They can track down people where they from or where's the photo taken, and that's remind me, showing your house picture online is not a great idea. So I can't really show you guys how my house look like, but I got a big garden, and there's a lot of planning on the garden. I'm thinking to plant some roses there. Some maybe white, not red. White roses is better. Just my opinion. Maybe some people like a red roses more, but I don't like red. Red color is not my favorite. And I want to plant some fried traps there too. There's lots of insects, not just fly. Many stuff inside my garden because I believe the previous owner lived there like 1 week before exchange. So in that 1 week, there are lots of stuff grow inside the garden, and turns out there are a lot of insects, no matter it is good or bad, and I need to deal with them. I'm not sure how many of you know insect called wood bugs. In Chinese or in Cantonese is called 烤熟腐. I believe is that the name, and it's over the garden exit, and it's scary cause they all die there. I like it like I have a corpse mountain of wood bugs laying down there, and I don't like bugs. I'm scared of them. Even ants scare me. So even though I have planned to my garden, I probably not the one who maintains the garden. I'm just the one who plants stuff and left the maintenance to the other. And so this is the first stuff I need to deal with because I checked they are not good for the garden. They will eat the plant roots and causing death of the plants. So it's a huge work to get rid of them. And also snail and slug. We found a lot of slug there, and we are going to do it in a relatively organic way. Cause I found out a product like it look like a crate or some sort of things, and if you put it in water and make it a soup, this is what they call it a soup, and it will active the mycobacteria or myco stuff. Is a size of bacteria. I don't know what that is, but it's some sort of things that could kill the slug, and they said is common in the soil. Is totally safe for human. I don't know how safe it is, but I saw the gardener also use it, so I guess it's safe. It won't cause many parasites inside me. I wish. There are lots of uncertainty, but I trust the internet, and I believe if I trust internet too much, one day I will killed by the internet. But it's fine, cause it's internet. you have to trust the internet in some time, otherwise nothing can be done. And beside the harmful insects in the garden, also the previous owner leave a bunch of rubbish inside the garden. There are lots of rotting woods. I believe is the left materials for him to refurbish their garden. Cause the Francis is new, so I guess is the remain woods or material for making the Francis. And throwing out those ways is another trouble, cause I still don't have the driving license, and I can't really go to the recycle center and dump it for free. I have to call someone to do it for me. I really spend a lot for the house, and turns out I'm so poor right now. I'm broke. Every single penny is all to the house. So my plan was originally I wish to stream like 3 or 4 times in every week, but consider my financial situation, I'm not sure right now. I really need a job. I need to go find a proper job. So I guess there is enough roses, and I will just copy and paste and put it to the other side. Why? Disappear? Why? Okay. Let me fix here. If you want to ask me any my drawing process, you are also welcome to ask. I don't mind to share. But I think the only thing I won't stream in the art stream is the drafting process, because it takes like days and hours for me to do so, to really come up a good draft. I consider so many stuff about the structure, the pose, and it takes me a lot of time. I feel like it's something really boring and not suitable to show. Otherwise, I can't really talk during the thinking process, and it's really boring. So beside the drafting process, anything you want me to share is welcome to ask. It's so imbalanced. Maybe I shouldn't put so much layer on the rose. This is so thin. Maybe just one more layer? Like this. And this the leaf and the flower. Okay, this is much better. I'm not sure, but so far I didn't find any drop frame or disconnection like before. I find so many methods to try to fix this, and looks like it is fixed. Oh, wrong brush. The eyes is imbalanced, so I need to fix the eyes. At the sexy bone here. I really like the collarbone. It's the most sexy part on human. And also the tie. The leg things and this is my favorite part on human. I think this is good. And the reason I didn't clean up the part here, because when I color it, I will cover it. So I find it is not necessary for me to clear that, and saving it is more confidence for my future coloring. So I will just leave it here and move on to the next one. Okay, this is the second one, and we go for the character first. I kinda like Yatere character. In real life, not so much. But in animation, I like them a lot. Cause they usually is the most best as character. They're good at fighting, they are clever, they can do anything without notice. How can you not like a Yatere character? Even though they are crazy, but they are like, they can do anything. Isn't that really good? Imagine if you just have a little bit mental health issue, but this just a little bit cost, and you can literally be the Superman. Then why not? Being Superman is awesome. And usually they don't need to save the world. So they are like having superpower for personal issue only, have no responsibility. Consider the speed. I think I can join my groupmate stream later on. I think he is still playing Overwatch. If you don't know, I am one of the member of a Cantonese VTuber group, and it's called Kria. And one of my groupmates is playing Overwatch, and I really want to join him. If I can finish this night like before 5, I want to say before 4:30, but I don't think I can make it. But if I can finish this before 5:30, I am going to join his Overwatch stream. The only downside is he's streaming on YouTube, so I can't really rate him and just go join him that way. But yeah, I think I can make it. Maybe I could try to leave you a link here and you guys could go there with me too. If this is the only, I hate turning the canvas because I used to be told don't turn the canvas while I'm learning drawing. You have to use your arm to adjust the direction instead of turning the canvas. But hey, I'm using digital painting now. I stopped to follow the instruction for the real painting. I don't know how to draw with a knife. Every time I draw a knife, I find it is kind of weird. It's just not like something real and function. It has the shape, but it don't feel like it's the thing it's supposed to be. That's why I want to draw more. Sometimes I want to draw a picture. Not something origin. Just picture so you can understand how this thing should be look like. You see, I'm struggle on the handle and the parts connect to the life. I know the hands will cover it later, but I want to make it look like a proper knife. A sharp, killable knife. Have you guys ever watched a TV show that the blacksmith is joining a competition that they need to forge a knife in certain time. I like that show. And the way the judges said this knife can kill. It's so fucking awesome. I used to wanna be a blacksmith, but this is not a common job in Hong Kong or in any part in Asia. So I realized this when I am very young and I give up so fast. Okay, I guess this is the shape. Nope. It's the wrong way to hold a knife. Maybe I should draw more people holding something. I'm not good at drawing hands that are holding stuff. Every time I draw, I feel like there are so many things I still need to learn. I don't know if anyone have the same experience. Every time you try to get deep into some knowledge or skills, the more you try to understand, the more you feel like you understand nothing. You know nothing about it. And this usually is the time I really want to give up and yeah, I think about giving up drawing a few times. Oh, that's the wrong button. But then I realized that I never have something doing good at except for drawing. So probably it's the only reason I still keep on drawing and wishing I could do better in the future. I don't know if it's just Asian parents or people from other countries also have the same issue. Your parents will tell you that I could not earn any money. You will starve to death if you want to be an artist. And I guess that is kind of true. You see, I have no confidence that if I sell my works or open commission, that I could really earn anything from it. Compare the time I need to spend on it, you're probably not doing any profit. But still, I was hoping for one day if I can profit from doing art, then I could cut off any social interaction. This really a fuck up reason, but I'm scared of people. What can I do? I have extremely unhealthy human relationship in real life. I've tried to go out and try to make new friends, but it's just not working for me. Whenever I try to talk to others face to face, every word I have is like stuck in my stomach and refuse to come out at all. So it's really hard for me to have real life social interaction with real people. I don't know if streaming could help my problems. I wish it could, but I have no faith in it. Even though going out to supermarkets and saying good morning to the cashier, good morning, good afternoon, thank you, bye. This is a really difficult for me. I don't know why. I probably know, but it's not suitable to tell you all yet. Not a very good experience, but it's probably the reason that I have social anxiety and the reason I can't talk properly with real human. And not just face to face, even though through phone call, it's like running a marathon. I had to take a deep breath for several times so I could calm myself down and pick up the phone and press the phone number. Even pressing the phone number, my hand is shaking. I thought moving to overseas could help to change my situation, but it's not getting worse. It's just nothing changed. So if you have any friend is infertile, try to help them. They probably are a nice kid, just not good at social interaction. But if you don't mind and try to be friend with them, they will be a great friend. But it takes times. Most of them are slow burn. Probably weeks, months to take them try to talk to you actively. And don't bully them. Nice. What time is it now? 4:30. I think I can make it. I think I can join the Overwatch. I don't know. Maybe I just get a little pic and see how far he goes. 2 hours ago? What? The stream is end? No way! The stream is end! I can't play Overwatch with them. No. Why? Okay, I'm going to complain with them later. I'm going to complain my teammates. They end their stream so fast. It's not reasonable. It's Overwatch. You have to at least play like 3 hours. It's just 2.5 hours. Why? Why did someone can end Overwatch so fast? Maybe, just maybe, I open Overwatch stream after the night. I really want to play the new support character. I'm a support main, by the way. The main reason I play support character because I can't really aim at anything. I have terrible shooting skill. Even MLab can't help me at all. So the support character is the only way I could contribute myself to the team. And I'm still far from the 45 level battle pass. It's a long way. I don't know why they have to make the battle pass is so hard to climb. It wasn't like that in Overwatch 1, but after all, Overwatch 2 is free. What can I complain? I played the game without paying a single penny. It's good enough. My highest rank for support character is using Mercy. And I'm able to go to the Pentium, but that's all. Every time I hit the Pentium 5, I will like, I don't know, it's my problem or my teammate is properly me. I don't want to ban my teammate, but sometimes they are sucks. But still, I try to make it my problem. It feels better because I know I'm not the best, and there are room to improve. And instead of making other uncomfortable in the games, as long as they didn't do really stupid shit, I really don't want to blame my teammates. Cause they may just like me. It's just a new player and freshly hit the Pentium and still try to figure out the game sense or anything, or how to pick the character. It's easy for support to pick the character. They just they can go one shot or they call it one trick character. Use the best you are familiar or you're good at, then it is quite enough for the support. But if you are DPS or tank, you have to figure out how to counter the others, and you have to practice your aiming and know which one to shoot first, and sometimes you have to flank. So the enemy team will be busy to protect their backline and no time for hunting your support. So the DPS character and the tank role is difficult. That's why I don't want to blame them for the fail. But I think I can do some Overwatch stream after the night out, and then maybe you can give me some comment on the way I play. Okay, go to the head. But do I need to open a new stream for that? Because we are under art catalog right now. I'm not sure if I could just move to the gaming. I am new to the Twitch. Not so sure about the system, how it works. Too long. Nice. Too small. Is the distance too close? I think so. Who is this? Yeah, this is much better. I want to make it looks like watching down, and your view angle is from bottom. So I probably shouldn't cross the draw line. I never wear an eye patch, so I have no idea how this thing stick to your face. It's really enough for just one rubber band cross from the bottom to the top, wrap around the head. It's really enough. I don't think it could be secure. But after all, it's just an anime character. It's all about being pretty and kawaii. Kawaii wa seigi. Cuteness is justice. I remember I saw this from one of my favorite artists, Kuroboshi sensei. Kawaii is enough. And the middle of the eye patch is a heart. Not so perfect. Need some adjustment. And the Crib Studio have the liquefied tooth, but I don't know where it is, so I never use it. Every time I want to do some slight slightly changes, I erase it and redraw it. I know this is a stupid method, and I should go look for the liquefier, but yeah, I'm just too lazy to do that. Okay, that is it. And we can go to the hair. I'm also thinking about changing my drawing style, cause I find out some new brushes, and I'm so interested and want to use them in the future drawing. So if I use the old way that I draw, it probably can't bring out the character. So I'm thinking maybe I should adjust a bit so I could show the brush texture and specialness. Besides, drawing style is always changing. Like the 90s animation, not 90s, maybe 70s or 80s animations, their drawing style is already so different from the modern. This is why I like art. They're always changing, never the same. You can find your own style, but it won't stay for forever. Unless you're a famous artist. Otherwise, you need to adapt to the trend. Know what the people need, what your customer want, and give them what they want. I don't know if all of you have attended my debut, but if you remember, I did said on the debut that I want to open my own branch, which is not VTuber related, and I try to apply the Amazon for opening the shop, and I received a rejection. Yay! But this is not the end, cause I prepare for that. I know there are very high chances I will get rejected. So I'm thinking if I could use the Printify service and go for SC to open the shop. And in the future, I may not only draw Illustrator, but I'm thinking maybe I could draw some stuff for the shop. Because I don't know if I'm doing such a thing, is it okay for Twitch, or it will consider is advertise. But it is my shop, so it won't. And all of you don't need to worry, because I have no intent to post any link of the shop unless you saw the drawing and really interested. Then I will properly tell you the name on SC so you could buy it. But I have no interest to release my VTuber to my online shop. Yeah. Unless you really want to support it and you find it is useful for you and good for your collection or some kind like that. I personally really not support any action that's gaslighting the other. If you're not buying my stuff, you are not supporting me or some kind like that. Cause I know it is happen in some groups. Like you have to support people by buying stuff that you don't need. I mean, I'm a poor kid, so I understand the importance of money. I never buy something that I not really need. So I just want to ask all of you if you're going to purchase anything, or if there are any future products that's related to me. But think before you buy. Good morning, Reha. Reha, can you ask Kapak why he end his stream so fast? I was telling everyone I am going to join my group mates for the Overwatch stream, and when I check if I can make it and go participate his Overwatch, then I find out he's already end his stream. I'm really disappointed. I like your hair bouncing around. The curve and the fluency makes me happy. What? Only 1 to 2 hours. No way. I think Hapak needs some training. we need to train him to play for 3 hours at least. Yeah, he already finished. I've checked. I think I checked on him like like around 4:15 or something like that. And the stream is end already. So yeah, his stream is ending too soon. I wish I could draw him. Maybe I should stalk him, see whether he going to for another Overwatch stream. Then we could have a Overwatch collab in surprise. Ah, I see. He's still playing. Nice. Well then, I need to speed up. I want to finish the battle pass soon, so I could play the new support character. Yesterday I had one fight, and the enemy team have the new character is so OP. The healing is insane. And my main, the Mercy is nerfed already, not going, is nerfed already. I feel like I'm a useless character in the game. I try to practice critical or aim, but my aiming is just so bad, and my gaming awareness is not enough. Sometimes I would just too focus on shooting Flora or Echo on the sky and forgot to heal my teammate. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for the people who go with me. But then the new support character, she can just set up a healing current turret on the wall or behind some walls. Anyway, she can focus on dealing damage instead of healing because she has the torrent. So I think it's fun to play and suitable for people like me. Yeah, this is better. It seems like during to night art is a little bit too much for me. My fingers is hurt a bit. The bones is screaming. I can't draw anymore. It's hurt. Stop. It's fucking hurt. That's the proof I have terrible pen holding posture. Yeah, I will end the stream after I finish the character. Not to the background, just the character. It's just a little bit more. I think my phone can take it. I have tea right beside me, so I'm hydrated. British people don't drink water, we drink tea. Talking about the water, I find it a little bit funny. I'm not sure how's the other country, right? But it's certainly not happening in Hong Kong. People like to buy water instead of drinking the tap water. I mean, they don't even boil the water from the tap. They just buy from places like Costco. I'm not sure it's because the price is so cheap, is even cheaper than you open your own tape. But it's funny, Artilla. Cause I'm an Asian. I usually just drink tap water after boiling it, so I could drink hot water. Yeah, Asian drink hot water. I don't know, hot water is really good for your health, but I just like hot water. Okay, the character is finished. So I think I will just end here. And I will properly draw the background myself later. And next time we will color it. Or maybe I just do the color by myself. Cause it will be nothing hard. It's just all feel and feel. Nothing special. I don't know. Proper up to the mood. Maybe I wish to stream. Maybe I am not. The back was small. Nah, they don't bring it home. It's like a huge bunch of bottle of water, and they are drinking it at home, I think. They don't even drink bottle of water outside. They just drink it at home. Otherwise, the amounts they bought is like able to drink for a year. It's a crazy amount. So yeah, that's all for today. Thank you for your coming. I like you all. And see you next time. Probably next Wednesday. If I don't need to go to my new home and do some refurbishment. So I think I could only able to give a certain time schedule after I move into the new place, And before that, I can't really sure for the streaming time. Yeah. So if you want to know when I stream, go to check my Twitter, or should I call it X right now? So goodbye everyone. See you next time. Bye bye.